Hi there everybody, it's Cassie. I figured we would do a photo tutorial today. I do already have my pose and photo taken, so I thought maybe we could go into Photoshop and edit together. In this I am wearing an Exile hair as well as a Muna Moore gacha dress, and this was like their Phantom of the Opera themed set. And as always, I'm wearing my Leluca head. I realized I've been wearing Chloe and I've been telling everybody Simone all this time, so I apologize for that, as well as my Maitreya body. And then I am wearing a nylon outfitter skin, almost as always. It's been my go-to for a little while now. And then this place is absolutely beautiful. This is by Minimal over, and it was at the C88 prom. It is absolutely stunning. If I can cam on it, it is absolutely stunning. So anyways, let us go into Photoshop and we can work on editing this photo together. I've learned a few new techniques. They've been really fun for me, so I figured we could have fun together. So I am going to open up my project, and here's the photo right here. I've also been working with a new editor. I will show you guys it in another video. It is Movavi, and I'm still learning it. I'm still a total noob, and I haven't looked up any tutorials or anything. I've just been kind of having fun with it. But eventually I will show you guys what I've personally learned from it so far. Okay, so quick interjection, just because I realized this after the fact. I didn't realize that my windows over here weren't, like the file edit image layer, they weren't showing in the drop down with OBS. I think I forgot to add some things for it. I didn't know that that worked like that. But I apologize for that, and that won't happen again in the future. Alright, bye. And maybe you guys might be interested in it as well. I do pay for it. There was like a free version, but I wanted the perks of paying for it. So anyways, let's start this photo tutorial. I opened it up and I cropped it without even telling you guys. I also made a layer by hitting Ctrl+J. You can also always just right click and click layer from background. But I did it already. I jumped the gun. So with this photo, I wanted it to be soft and serene, even though it's a bit more of a serious photo. I've been having a lot of fun doing more like soft, demure photos. They've been really fun for me. But the first thing I'm going to do, because I like to kind of match my skin to, like, it just seems a little too bright for me. I'm going to go in with midtones and I'm going to lower it all the way down to 8. And this is the burn tool. I like using dodge and burn a lot. It was weird. I saw like a SL Secret the other day where like they were picking on someone for using dodge and burn tools, but I use them all the time, so I don't really know what's wrong with that. But I fully recommend it. I feel like that can totally bring a photo to life, so don't ever let that get you down. Let's see. I'm gonna just blur it out now. I love how I just keep on doing stuff without telling you guys. I'm an amazing photo tutorial instructor. So I'm just blurring out the edges. I do have my edges at smoothest set, but I still like it being a little softer and almost into the wall. Very smooth. Okay. I always love my dimple a little bit more accentuated too, so I am going to burn that a little bit more with midtone burn. On skin, midtone looks a little bit more gray and shadow looks more bronzed. So I normally lean more towards midtone just because I don't want a super tan girl. Like contour is okay, but I don't want a tan, you know? Okay. So now I'm going in with the dodge tool, and I am going to be lighting up the chest a little as well, because even though it is facing towards the shadow, it's still nice to have a little bit of lighting that way just to kind of make it stand out. And I will do the same for the hair as well. And this is just simple stuff. We're just coloring in so far. If it gets too dark, feel free to edit that as well. Oh, my hair strands are going through the dress. Ugh. I love when I miss stuff like this. Okay. I am going to make a new layer, Ctrl+J, and then I am going to take my brush, normal, and bring it up. And I am going to spend time I could be doing the actual tutorial by coloring my hair. First, I'm just going to do like a simple color, and I'm going to keep it kind of lazy just because I'm just touching it up for now. I'm going to go in a bit and also fix it up. I think that's just it. Yeah, it's just those 2 strands. Oh, and right here. Okay, so now that we have those set, I'm going to go on down. I do have brushes from, maybe I don't have them. I used to have brushes for hair. These are just like strands. I'm not going to use those. But if you ever look on DeviantArt, as long as it's not for commercial use, you can use their brushes in your work. Or I think sometimes you can credit them as well. Just look it up. Hair brushes ABR for Photoshop. And you'll be good to go. But I am just going to clone stamp this bish until it sort of resembles hair again. I know there are way better methods of doing this, so definitely look at another YouTube tutorial before following me, because I am not great at this. I am just pretty much winging it and trying to fix my hair. Okay, last spot. There. It's almost like it never happened, except for I put it out on the internet. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, I've been having a lot of fun with selective color. This has been the thing that I've been obsessed with, and I like messing with my reds and my yellows. I might also mess with my magentas today, but selective color is really cool because you can change the slider based off of the CMY, cyan, magenta, yellow, and you can alter it to your liking. So since my skin is also pretty pink, the red is also going to alter it, so keep that in mind with your messing with it. But you also have this mask down here where you can erase spots that you don't want to go with it. But I want a nice bright red, and I'm gonna go into yellows as well and mess with that a bit too. I like having my skin look a little bit more natural. I might not be able to do it because it doesn't look like there's a lot of yellow in my skin right now, but magenta might do it for me. Let's see. Yes, there we go. I want less pink. There we go. Much better. Yeah, that was definitely what I was looking for. Awesome. Okay, see, so like it's kind of hard to explain. This is definitely a thing that's kind of, there's no direct numbering or anything that will make it perfect. It's definitely kind of just touch and go with what feels right and what looks good to you. I'm not using any phrases correctly right now. I'm so sorry. You gotta just tweak it and fine tune it and mess around as you go. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. So now that I finished the hair, in case I mess up, I don't want to lose that. So again, I'm going to hit another Ctrl+J. And if you ever want, you can always label these as well. Just double click and it'll let you name it. But I'm lazy. I am now going in with a dodge and I'm lighting up certain spots, highlighting things that I want highlighted, making it glow just a little bit. I might even go in with my highlight dodge that I never use and color that as well. We'll see. Let's try it on the roses and see how that turns out. Maybe the roses and some of the black of the dress. Yeah, I like it. Okay, now I'm also going to darken the background. I know there's a shadow there already, but I want to darken it. I'm not really good at explaining why I want to do things, I'm just doing it. A lot of you have used my tutorials before and talked to me about it, and I would like to know things that you still have questions about, and maybe I can explain it more, or I can even look it up and relay it to you. Because again, I'm no professional at all. All of this is just me practicing and occasionally watching a tutorial. A tutorial I really recommend is Anya Omai as well as Deborethwin Arbinlow. Those are 2 tutorials that I really think are great. There might be a few more out there too, I just can't quite remember right now. If I find more, I will put them in the description below, just so you guys can check them out as well and have fun with your editing. I think Day might even do one on hair, I could be wrong. It's been a while since I looked at her channel. Okay, let's see. I haven't used the shadow burn yet, so I'm doing that for a few things too, like my neck and my chest, just kind of adding to that darkness over there. I'm going to add some more darkness on this side just to kind of match so it doesn't look too weird. I'm also open for commissions now. I've never really done commission before. But if you want to have a photo done by me, all you have to do is donate to your favorite charity. I don't really like accepting money from people. It makes me feel kind of uncomfortable, and I only do all this stuff for fun. So I'd rather you donate to a good cause instead of giving me anything, and send me the receipt to it, just verification that you actually did donate to a charity, and we can book a photo. I do also need you to tell me what kind of style you're looking for. If you want it darker, if you want it sexual, like sexy, or kind of bohemian. I need to know that just so I can figure out what to do and what to set up. But yeah, if you'd like to do that, you can reach me at any of my social medias or in Second Life. Don't message me on Flickr. It's really hard for me to see when people respond. It took me forever to see that a girl responded to me there, and then she added me on Facebook, so it was a little easier to talk with her. But we've raised $125 in donations total so far. I've had 4 photos done with people, and that was really cool. That really made me happy. So thank you to people who did that. I appreciate ya very much. Okay, I'm still just going in, dodging and burning, and trying to be happy with it. Trying to have more realistic shadows. But I'm starting to like it a lot. I do want to lighten up my lips a little bit. There we go. Much softer. The hair is still kind of bugging me. Like, it feels like it doesn't really fit this. Maybe if not shadows, if I darken the hair a little bit, maybe in spots. Or highlight. Let's see. There, that's a little better. So I've only really messed with selective color so far on this. But I'm already pretty happy with it, but let's keep going. So the next thing I've been really having fun with is playing with vibrancy of things, but then also muting it a little. So we're going to go into Vibrance. I prefer that over hue and saturation just because you can be a little bit more picky on what you make brighter. Saturation isn't as flexible, like it's either super bright or super gray. So I like Vibrance a lot. I have it to plus 54 right over here. And then we will just close that again. And let's see. Is my mouse working on this? I can't tell. Sorry if it's not. I think it is, yeah. Okay, so we are going to next go to deviantart.com. And we are going to look at, let me put my display source on. Display capture. Not that one. There we go. Alrighty, and then we are going to go to resources and stock images. And this is where this is going to be like your new best friend when it comes to editing, because they have a lot of different things here, and also like if you want to learn how to draw, they have 3D pose sets. Just make sure you read the descriptions and follow their rules. But we are going to go to, they even have tutorials, vector resources, video resource, etc. I want overlay. What am I doing? I think that's it. Yes. So if you go to color overlay, you will see all of these things right here. You can also make your own, and I already have a few on my my desktop that I will most likely use. But if you ever want to find any of these, that you can, and you can get some really nice stock to go over it. This one's really pretty though. I might use this if I'm able. Let's see. Try it. Free to use, no rule. Enjoy. Thank you. That's awesome of you. And then let's open it. Quick access, downloads, and then it is, where are you? Here it is, dust particles. Okay, so we have this in a new layer. I know there's a way you can open up layers on your actual photo. I haven't looked it up yet. I'm a lazy girl, so I have it opened up now though. And it's actually larger than I expected. Normally I have to make them way large, but this is cool. I like I like this. Okay, so now it's small enough where I can move to fit it onto my screen. Why is it not going further down? There we go. And this is always a little bit of trial and error, so it might take me a bit to figure it out. But we're going to go blending right here. Someone taught me in the comments that I could just blend from here, so that was really cool. Thank you. And I'm going to try screen and see how that looks. That's pretty strong. I might use that for like a softer photo, honestly. Oh, that's better. I like that. I am going to lower the opacity a bit, though. I use color dodge. And now I'm just going to make it a little bit softer. Like, I feel like it gives it a really cool dramatic effect. I dig it a lot. This is something I've really been enjoying doing. I'm also going to go to curves and see if there's any cool lighting I can add to this, but it looks like it might make me a little too orange or blue. Oh, it's still so pretty. Let me know which one is your favorite color, like, of these while I'm going through them. Kind of digging that, but it kind of looks a lot like what I did here. No, I think I like this more. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to do another curves though, like a separate one without that adjustment, just so I can mess with the lighting a little bit more. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with this, so the last thing I'm going to do is go to my brush, and then I'm going to go to color dodge first, and we'll put it down to about 8. Let's make this a little bit larger. And a last of my photos, like the last few photos of mine, that's what I did with the layer 2 over here, is I've been putting an overlay on it. It's been really fun. Okay, so I am color dodging very lightly. You don't want to go too extreme. Just a little, and then you can go in with soft light after. Add a bit more and make it almost look like there's like a spotlight on your character. Make sure you add a little bit on you too, so it makes sense for it to be there. Let's see, raise that a bit. There we go. That might be too bright. Yeah. Too much. Oh, I don't like what's happening. What happened? I think I did too much dodge. Guys, I did too much dodge. Criminy. This is... I don't know why I don't just do Alt Control C. Let's just do that. That's easier. There. Okay. I didn't like how it was looking on that portrait. I felt like I messed it up a bit, so I removed that a bit. So now I'm just doing more with the soft light instead of the color dodge, and I think that's better. But let's go back in with the color dodge down here at least, since I did a bit too much. So now it kind of looks like there's like a light from this little dusty bit over here coming to her. And I think that's really nice. I dig it. Okay. I think that's it. So the last few things I almost always do. Let me get rid of some of those highlights. That's too bright. I need to make it sharpened as well as add some noise to it. I just think that makes my photos look a little bit better. It's just something I always do. So we're going to go to filter and sharpen, and then also filter, noise, and add noise. And then it's a little high for this size image. I'm going to put it at 7. That's better. And you can always zoom out from on here, but I'm just going to look and make sure it's not too crazy. And I don't think it is. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I went pretty simple with it. I was thinking I was going to go way more extravagant, but I hope you guys liked it. All right, bye.